Hello. Give me a moment. Excuse me. Hello all and welcome to Wild Crochet Designs. We definitely are on, and I didn't think we were. It just kept spinning a million times, but here we are. Mary from Wild Crochet Designs, Saturday mornings live. This is a fun live to be on, guys. We have a lot of fun. Some of us are really naughty, but you know, I'm just such a good girl. Did I look at the camera when I said that? Hi, Ashley. Lovely to have you here. Very lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you. I'm just, don't mind me. I'm cleaning up here. I should have done this yesterday, and I didn't. Bad girl. Bad girl. All right. So I have got a lot of mess here. Well, I'm the first one here for the first time. Well, you are. And actually, I'm on very early today. Oh, no, I'm not. It's only a minute early. She brags sometimes, doesn't she? She's such an over-exaggerator. Oh, I'm so early. No, it's only a minute early. Stop being a whinger, Mary. I hope everyone is well this week. Hi, Nifty. Marty, you're early. I know. Well on time. Only just. I was about a minute early today, Marty. Just one little minute. Hi, Elaine. Lovely to have you here, darling. Hope everyone is well this year. I mean, this year. I meant today. I got a year on the brain. All right. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. Very lovely to have you here. And I am still 2.5 kilos down this week. Isn't it terrible? Don't get sick, guys. This is a sickness that didn't go, nothing went in and nothing came out. It just stayed in there and it didn't go anywhere. And I just got so unwell. I'm here now. I still managed to work, though, funnily enough. Even though I was unwell, I didn't work the first 2 days. All I did was lie down on the couch and watch Mel Gibson movies. What? Well, am I allowed to watch Mel? It's my Mel. I'm allowed to watch Mel. Yeah, so since last Saturday, 2.6 kilos to be exact. What? I couldn't lose that during my weight loss program most of the time. Don't you love it? I am sporting. Not sure what you mean there. Hi, Linda. Did I say hello, Linda? Hello to my regulars who are on. I am set to see my coasters, says Elaine. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. That's wonderful. Camille. Hi, Camille. I haven't forgotten about you, hun. Your little shout out will come soon. So there you go. We are going to have a very interesting morning. You're not going to believe this, but I did not get any yarn ready for Line Antics. But I do have one thing I'd like to use, actually, but that's only one colour. I need to add to it. We'll pop a few extra colours in just for fun. I'll turn around and see what I can do there. Everyone coming in, start some coasters. That's good. Gotcha. What's that say? Yummy Mal says me. Mal, me. Yummy me says Ashley. Okay. Not sure what you mean there. All right, so moving right along, we have had an interesting week this week. This week we did I'm losing all of my paperwork here. Excuse me, talk amongst yourselves. This week we did the even moss stitch washcloth, which to me has stretched a little. Keep saying stretched, has shrunk a little. Yeah. So each even moss stitch this week. Love the even moss stitch cloth. We'll have to give that pattern a go. Looks great. It does, but I'm going to be honest with you, Marty. I really don't like it in the cotton. Now, we did this pattern in the wool, or it might have even been acrylic for the glasses case that we made, and it just came up a lot better than this. This kind of feels a little flimsy. Maybe make it in the 10 ply, the 4 weight or the Aran weight, maybe. I find it... I dropped my diary. I'll pick it up in a second. Yeah, maybe make it in, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I crochet too tightly. It's possible. But I've done this stitch before with the glasses case and I loved it. But for some reason, I find this, you know what, it's good for a washcloth. What am I complaining for? Stop whinging, Mary. Quit your whinging. So that's the even moss stitch. And this was the easiest crochet upside down. Let's have a look. Hello. No, I was right the first way. First place, yes. Easiest washcloth you'll ever make, because all it is double crochets and single crochets, but they're in back loops and front loops depending on which row you're doing, And yeah, and it was made with a 10-ply 4 weight. This was made with the 8-ply DK weight, which obviously has made it smaller. And it shrunk a bit since the last time I looked at it. So yeah, it can shrivel up that particular stitch. So be wary that if you're going to make something larger, like a blanket or a sweater or whatever you want to make, it will shrink up a little bit. So you may need to do extra stitches if you want to make it to fit, if you're using it as a wearable. Mary, you just said it's going to be a good morning. What time is it where you are? It's 10 o'clock here today, Nifty. Today, right now, Nifty. It might be a little bit after 10 now. It's 10:06. It is 7:04 p.m. where you are. Okay. Broadcasting from May. Oh, Melbourne, Australia. Always Melbourne, Australia. Pretty sure I mention that often, but may not have. Green Butterfly. Hi, Green Butterfly. Cheers. She says, water time. All right. Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Lovely to have you here. Marty says, my brain cannot work how it works out, though. I know, right? If you're putting half double and half double and slip stitch on a slip stitch, why doesn't it buckle? It has something to do with, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the, I don't know. I want to sound so clever, but I really, there is a way that you can work it out. It's obviously a mathematical thing. So there you go. So it's obviously a mathematical thing. I couldn't tell you. If you did a double crochet on top of a single, you'd obviously get that tilt. And to straighten it up, if you want to straight edge the next row, you would have to put a double on the single and a single on the double. But for this stitch, you don't need to. It's really odd. Yeah. Well, I never knew. So cool. Yes. I think daylight savings ends next week. Oh, it's possible. I need to write that down, the exact day and time, and let everyone know. I'm glad you knew what I meant. I did know, Marty, because first time I did that stitch, I thought maybe I'm doing it wrong, because I know some other people have done, they start with a slip stitch and then the next row they'll start with a half double, and that will turn the work completely. And I thought maybe I'm supposed to be doing that. But when I look up all the books that I've looked at in the past, they all start with a slip stitch, end with a slip stitch, start with a slip stitch, end with a slip stitch. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to rely on the old books, because at the end of the day, they were the thing to look at. That's what we looked at, yeah? So people change things along the way. It's like, whisper into someone's ear and they whisper into the next and the next and next, and the end of the sentence, no one knows what the sentence was all about at the end of the day. Okay, that's not math. I know how to do. Now I might have to figure that out. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the way the stitch is made. It's possible because the half double, I'm trying to work out, because the half double is, when you make it, it kind of raises up. It goes high, but it goes low down below. So when the slip stitch is made, this is my opinion, I don't know if it's fact, yeah? When the slip stitch is made, it goes low down the base and goes a bit high up the top. You don't see it, but there's kind of a little tiny, it looks like a little tiny wave. So when you do it the other way, it's almost like it's marrying itself, because you know how crochet slants to the right, left, right, crochet this way, that way. It slants the way you crochet, yeah? It depends on which way you crochet. And so when you're doing the next row, it's slanting again. So in my opinion only, so please don't quote me on it for those of you who are very expert. In my opinion, I feel that might be the reason. And I'm hoping that's the reason. That's in my brain. That's the reasoning I'm using. And Green Butterfly says 6th of April. Ashley says 6th of April. Hang on a minute. Wait. Oh, yes, 6th of April is when it changes over. Thank you, Green. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Oh, no, thank you, Green. Sorry, thank you. 6th of April. That's interesting to know. Let me write that down, because I'll write it in green so I know. And I need to pop a message on the post board to remind people that when they want to do the lives, it will be an hour something. I'll work it out. I will work it out, I promise. In the meantime, let's keep going. I'm just worried about Mary's boat with £88,000 of yarn. We're going to have to borrow a yacht. That's how it's spelled, isn't it, if you think about it? Our clocks in UK change this Sunday, Australia next Sunday. Think North America clocks have already changed. Totally confused. Doesn't it upset you? Well, it upsets me. But if they just stick to one, I don't even know why we change them in the first place, but if you just stick to once all year round, nobody will have any problems. The whole world would work fine. But it wouldn't, apparently. So, yeah, next week, says Ashley. USA just started daylight savings in March. Oh, my gosh, it's so much mucking around with daylight savings. I tell you what. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Lovely to have you here. Hi, Laurie. The clock changing is so annoying. Did I say hello before? I don't remember. Hi, Laurie. Did you watch yesterday's video, Laurie? I hope you did. Somebody's name was mentioned. Anyway, so moving right along, what happened this week on the channel? As I said, we did our 2 washcloths and we did a video vlog, which I'm not joking. I had the worst time trying to record that. And there are so many horrible, nasty words that I said during the whole of that you guys would not even imagine would come out of my mouth. I had to think about, did I just say that word? Oh, we had, look, all week the whole neighborhood was quiet. The builders weren't there. There was 1 or 2 days that I heard it clanging and clicking. They're obviously there, but they're indoors, so it wasn't too bad. But yesterday morning, I thought that's the morning to quickly get in this room here and record between 9 and 12. After that, I can't do it. Yeah. So I started around 9:30. The neighbor in the front decided to do something in his front yard. The noise was horrific. I went, what? What? The banging, the clanging, the car door kept opening and closing and slamming and whatever else. And I thought every time I tried to record, you could hear all that. And I thought, oh my gosh. I finally got it sorted out. Yeah. Took me hours to wait for him to finish banging and clanging. About 11-ish, 11:30. I thought, great, this is the time to start recording. Turn the camera on. Chopper. I thought, what? I thought, it's okay. 5 minutes, he'll be gone. And he just kept circling. Yeah. 11:45, I thought, I'll start again. Around 11:45. Start again. Planes. So many. This is a problem with living close to the airport. Yeah. And it just went on all morning. There's no noise any other time in this. There's never a noise in this room any other time except that morning. And occasionally when the chopper comes, he comes on the freeway, checks the freeway, and there's always a drama, and he comes, he goes. That's all right. We can deal with that. But yesterday morning, it was just like, and then it got worse. Other things happened right up to about 1 o'clock, and all you could hear me do is nasty words. And you thought I was a sweet angel. I watched your video. Did you, Camille? Thank you very much. There will be some more shout outs next week. We changed because oh, hi, Bonnie. Hello. It was too dark in the AM for the kids. Yes, the bus stop. Oh, gosh, really? Hi, Linda. Did I say hello? I don't like daylight savings time. We do it. I don't know why we do it. No, why we do it. Absolutely. I can't stand it. Did you hear about the plane accident at Avalon Airport practicing for? Yeah, I did. That was pretty sad. Water time, says Green Butterfly. And Marty says, hope you didn't try to record much. A couple of weekends. I need to bring my glasses in here. A couple of weekends ago when the Grand Prix was on. I don't hear, you know what, Marty? We're not that close there. I knew you'd be watching that. I knew you'd be watching that. I actually don't record on the weekend very often. In fact, I don't think I record on the weekend at all. The live you see Saturday morning, once that's done, I don't do much I don't really do any recording. Cheers, everyone. Having said that, we're not that close to the race. But if you drive out a little bit down the freeway area and just pull over, not that many people do, you can hear you can hear that, but we're not close enough for it. Actually, yes, I did. The pilot survived. He survived, but he was very unwell. I think he in critical condition yesterday. I'm not sure about today. Sometimes I can only record on the weekends. Oh, is that right, Laurie? Oh, that's interesting. I was up at 4 a.m. to watch it. If I ever get to come to see it, I'm staying with Mary. Oh, it's nice and quiet here at least. There's plenty of room. How short are you? How small are you? I'm sure I've got a shoebox here we can fit you in. I had to look around the room. This yarn just takes up too much space. Yeah, this is what I'm filling up the whole house with yarn. No, actually, I'm emptying it lately, so it's always a good thing. I'm going soon, ladies' Day conference. Oh, that's nice. Amazing weekend. Oh, that's nice, Green Butterfly. We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. I'll stay in the corner for real. I'm going to put you right here. Can you fit on the shelf along with Mini Me that you made me? Hey, you would have been happy with who won the last time, Marty. You would, especially in Australia's. I'm just surprised that Australia didn't win that time, but anyway. Well, the naughty corner is there, so it's the best place to be. Well, he's actually, Marty's the king of the naughty corner. He's been the king of the naughty corner since I don't know when. Was it 2020, Marty, when it all started, when all the naughtiness was? Marty was really nice, sweet, wonderful guy. And then he joined our group and turned into us. Hence the word was. All right, guys, how did I get sidetracked? All right, so we had a video vlog yesterday, very exciting video vlog. It had explained the few items that we still have left from last year that we still haven't completed this year. We haven't started this year, which is what? And we're still in the process of creating our 12-step transition project, which is our annual blanket. Now that part is due this Thursday. Oh, I think. Oh, she's starting to sing. All right. No, I'm a good girl. I don't do bad stuff like that. And yeah, it's this Thursday. Ooh, it's this Thursday. So I better get it edited, hey? It's recorded. It hasn't been edited. All right. So we're going to have a little sneak peek of it. Ready? 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 That's it. That's it. That's all you get. Come on. You're so pushy. Let's do it again. Ready? That's it. That's the next color. Actually, I started to panic when I was creating it. I got three quarters of the way through ending it, and I thought, ending that part. And I thought, oh my gosh, did I take the next color instead of the one that was there? It's not going to be transition. It's going to be upside down. I'm going to have to take all that undone. Oh, I was like this yesterday afternoon. I was stressing and stressing. And then I went through my colors again and thought, oh gosh, thank God. The red is after that, and then the maroon is after that. So that red, no. Oh, it's similar to that red, yeah. And that maroon right there, that exact maroon, the one I purchased, forgetting that I had like 8 skeins up there of the same color. I went out of my way to purchase that maroon. And because I didn't want to pay for shipping, because if you purchase a certain amount, you don't have to pay for shipping, right? Here in Australia, that is. So I purchased other stuff. So I didn't have to pay for shipping. Which really defeats the purpose of not spending any cash. But there you go. All right, so moving right along. All right. Yep, the C word was the C word era was my beginning. Mary's mental sorry. Bad boy, Marty. The C word, we don't talk about that word here. See the face goes. The minute we talk about that word, or that year, my heart. I'm so over this rain. It's been raining non-stop since the cyclone, and I so need to do washing. Really? It hasn't stopped since? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I thought it stopped for a while. It's been raining here this morning, which is actually quite nice because we need rain. We haven't had rain for ages. So I don't mind the fact that it's rained here. I wouldn't want it raining like you guys. I've got hiccups, guys. Give me a second. Cheers. Camille, it did. We're talking about in 2020 where people like to stay home for some reason, but we don't know why. Actually, apparently, if you didn't know this, any diary that you see of mine around the house, you won't find a 2020 diary. You did that year because all I did was work day and night just to provide for the rest of the world. I was stuck at home. You won't find that diary here. I've thrown it out. I've deleted 2020. It's out of my life completely, which means I'm still 29. Again. Again and again. Okay. Remember, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Laurie. Thumbs up costs you guys absolutely nothing. And it does mean the world to me. It shows YouTube. You want to see more of this, and that. I feel like that's so naughty. Thank you. But without the C word, I wouldn't have picked up a hook and therefore wouldn't have met my lovely crochet family. So every cloud has a silver lining. Yes, Marty, we did love, and we loved having you here. You were hilarious. And you still are hilarious. You're very funny. I keep telling you, you need to get a channel. And yours truly will do shout outs. I do it. That's what I do. We all do. You know what? This is what I say to people. The crochet community is, I don't know, can we use the word nice? Oh, I did those too. Oh, people don't like that. Oh, don't do that. Can we use the word nice? Nice. We really are nice. I think the crochet community is extra nice. Not all crafting communities are as nice as us. We're perfect in every way. Shape or form, and or form. So bad. So bad. No more water for me. No, been 3 weeks and will be for another week. Seriously, Ash, I didn't know that actually. Thumbs up, thank you, Ashley. Hi, Mary, I want to buy the Taylor Swift sweater. Is it ready? No, but it will be very, very soon. I know I've mentioned that before. I'm still waiting for one more pattern tester to get back to me, and then I'm happy. And then I'm happy, and then it goes up. It goes up on the website, and it will be there very soon. And I will do a video vlog on it. You won't be left in the dark. And you'll see the picture on the front of the video vlog, and you might see a few extra pictures there, but there you go. So I will do a picture on it and everything. Yeah, a video on it and everything. Although it was a genuine toss of a coin as to whether I learned to crochet or achu. So I guess I got lucky. No, you got to learn them both though, Marty. You do both of them, don't you? You do crochet and that other word. That other word. Crochet and the other word. Actually, I've been, it's funny that we mentioned the other word. I've been thinking about creating a little cardigan for myself for the Australian Sheep and Wool show as an extra something to wear to the show. And I kept thinking, I want to do this and I want to do that. And, oh, I like this, I like that. And then I saw one of the K word sweaters and cardigans and thought, oh, I really like that. It's too bad it's a K word. But I can do the K word. What a time. Cheers. So there you go. All right. So this week we had kind of like a short week. And considering that I was unwell, I still managed to do some recording, editing. I even recorded the blanket this week, the part 4, the step 4 of the blanket that you're getting on Thursday. I tried eye chewing, but felt your constant glare from afar, so I stopped. Did you catch the like a dagger in the back? That would have been there. And there might have been a ball of yarn hit you on the head, knock you out, because I would have put a rock inside it. Yeah, that would have been another thing I did. What else did I do? Yeah, I would have did a return to sender on Tim Tam, so you'll never get another pack from me again. And well, so bad. Listen to this weird imagination I have, Marty. It's weird. And Ashley's having a little giggle. Daggers for Marty when he picked up the K needles. I was going to say sewing needles. You know what? If I got my container with me, my container has more of those K word things in it than crochet hooks. I know exactly where to find the K hooks, but I never know where to find a crochet hook. Oh, sometimes if I can't find the main hook I usually use, I check the couch first, and then I check everywhere else. And when I lift the couch, underneath I find hooks, sewing needles, stitch markers, pieces of paper. I don't know how they get under there. I did find a bug once, but that scared the you-know-what out of me, so I started spraying the whole area. I did sweep out everything. I'll tell you what, when I sweep out, it's like half my crochet pack is there. Sweep it out. Oh, there's that needle, that hook, that stitch marker, 7 buttons. Oh, look at that. There's a dinosaur and an elephant. So much comes out from under that couch. It's just unbelievable. Dinosaurs, they were extinct because they're under my couch. Yeah. So, oh, hi, Catherine. Sorry, Mary, late. Grandchildren arrived. Oh, that's all right, hun. Family first. That's how I roll. You sent me a set of the K needles in the box of goodies, did I? How naughty was I? They might have been a set that came in a magazine, because whenever I get those magazines in, and I like to get them, if I see they have items in there, I'll get them so that I can add to the surprise at the end of the year, the end of the year surprise. Whoever wins that, that's subscriber of the year. And I like to collect those magazines, and I put all of what's in the magazines in the surprise, along with whatever I pop in as well. And have you actually, Ashley, have you used the Bendigo yarn yet? Did you use that yet? I can't remember. Did I give you a DK weight, 8 ply or a 4 ply or a 10 ply? Can't remember what I gave you. Usually I do 8 ply. If I do a 4 ply, it just means I've got too much in stock. I don't want to get rid of some. But usually I do the 8 ply or the DK weight. So yeah, there you go. Now, guys, don't forget, today is the day. It is the day we're going to do live antics. Now, if you don't know what live antics are and you are new here, it's because you haven't heard about it yet. Oh, hi, Ashley's done a super chat. Thank you, Ashley. Very well received. That paid for those K needles. Thank you very much, Ashley. So well received. You're such a good girl. And you know where it goes. I don't even have to tell you where it's going to go. It might go to having new nails. No, it won't. It'll go to that. You know what I do. I just go shopping. Whenever there's a little bit of cash come through, I go shopping. Thank you, Ashley. It's very well received. And again, if you are new to our channel, we have a thing called Live Antics. Your name gets put in this hat if you're interested, and your name gets pulled out, and you get to choose a color combination of our next tutorial. And I went like that because usually I put all the colors on the table, and I've only got one there. And this is an old one. This is one that actually Bendigo don't use anymore. And the reason I put it there is because I wanted to talk about something, yeah? And not sure I'd have to check. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Laurie's already said yes, and Wendy's already said yes. All you have to do is say yes. Your name will be mentioned in the tutorial that you chose the color, and your name will also be written up on the community board post and or on the try that again, community board post. No, not community board post. We could do that from now on, though. It's probably a good idea. On Instagram and Facebook as well. But when I say your name, if Camille's name got chosen, I'd say Camille. I wouldn't give a whole channel's name, especially some people have these channels that are really long, and by the time it gets me to say it in the video, it just takes forever. But nothing gets given away. There's no addresses, there's no phone numbers, there's no dogs, cats, husbands, wives, grandparent. None of that gets given away. It's just first name only, yeah? Karen's in the house. Lovely to have you here, Karen. Well, you came in just on time. We were about to do live antics, and I haven't started yet. So what we're going to do with live antics is we're going to get the names up. Now, lots of people are saying yes already, which is fantastic. Carmen's here. Carmen, I'm guessing you're saying yes. Yeah, you're in the hat. If you're not here when I call out your name later, I'll have to get someone else to do it. Gina's not here. Crazy's not here. Karen says yes. Karen said yes, you're in the hat, honey. Fluffy's not here. Dot's not here. Ellipsis. Bonnie did come in. I'm not sure if she's still here. Please let me know if you're here. Carmen, you're already in the hat. That's great. Put Please let me know if you're still here, if I mention your name. Amanda's not here. Laura is not here. Little Creek. I might have to rewrite these. There's so many of them lying around. Oh, I saw Wendy. Wendy, there you are, darling. You're here. And you're in the hat. Mary J's not here. Tina, Michelle, Mybelle. Marty's here. Marty, you want to go in the hat, sweetie? I'm guessing you do. I'll pop you in. Please tell me if you don't, and I'll take you out. But I know that you're here because you're a chatterbox to us. Now, I said Margaret before, didn't I? But did I put it in the hat because I found another Margaret? Did I say Margaret or not? Let's just talk amongst yourselves. No, I said Marty. Marty's there. I didn't say Margaret. So there you go, Margaret. You're in. Don't know what I said before. Odd, isn't it? And I got a scrap piece of paper in there. I don't know how that ended up in there. Excuse me. Nifty, you're in, baby. Nifty's in. Angela's not here. I got an itch. What did I touch? Camille, there you go, sweetie. You're in. I'll have to go through the names again. If you don't see me put your name in, just remind me. No, they're not here. That's not here. She's not here. He's not here. They're not here. Hello. No. No, that one can't. Oh, green left. Oh, it's so itchy. The eyes are going. Everything's going. What did I touch? What did I touch? What did I touch? Catherine's still here with us, isn't she? I'll pop her in for now. And we'll see. We didn't say whether... Did I put Ashley in? I've got another one here. Did I put Ashley in? Ashley, I'm going to leave this aside. Can you tell me if I put your name in before? Otherwise, I have to go through them all. Can you believe it? Elaine. I'll just check Elaine's again in a minute. Jan's not here. And Laurie's here. Catherine said yes. I put you in. I think I did put you in, didn't I? Please tell me if I did. If I didn't. Okay. Now I'm going to go through all the names. Oh, Middle's not here. She's celebrating her birthday. She's celebrating her birthday. All right, let's see who I haven't put in. I've put in Laurie. I've put in Wendy, Camille, Karen, Elaine. Did I put it? There's Elaine. I didn't put you in. You're in now, Elaine. You're in, baby. So Elaine I haven't put in. I did now. Ashley, Karen, yes, Camille. Getting that chosen this time. Well, here's hoping, Camille, yeah? Marty said, yes, that's good, you're in. Yeah. Carmen, I popped you in, haven't I? I think I did. Just please tell me if I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did. I've done Wendy, yes. I haven't done, yours is, oh, here, there, Ashley, yours is in now. Please tell me if you did not see me do that with your name. Yeah? Please tell me, because last time someone's name didn't get mentioned and they asked why. And that happens sometimes. So please tell me if I didn't call your name and put it in the hat. That would be nice to tell me. I can't find the pen. I don't know how to do with the pen. I had it in my hand a minute ago. Well, excuse me. Maybe I didn't. No, I know I did. It doesn't matter. Let's get another one out. Oh, here it is. It's hidden under the paperwork. Talk amongst yourselves. Please, excuse me. Catherine, I put your name in, didn't I, Dale? I hope I did. Please let me know if I didn't put your name in. And it is an 8-ply. I just checked. Oh, that's good. 8-ply. Well, you know why I asked? Because 8-ply is pretty much the colour. Try that again. Pretty much the number I usually use. That's no excuse not to be here on your birthday. It's my big one next Friday, but I plan to come on after the party. Should get in as the live starts. Oh, Marty. Let's party with Marty on Friday. Too bad the day starts with the name Friday and not I was about to say something else then. Let's party with Marty on Friday. Mary, bad girl, bad girl. Don't take me anywhere. I haven't made you smile then, Marty. I know you can read my mind. All right, guys. Is anyone's name not being called out? By the way, last week, I think it was Wednesday, we got cut off halfway through the live. We just lost connection. So I'm going to do this now because I don't want to lose connection and then not call someone's name. I know exactly what you were. I'm such a baby, Marty. I don't know how you guys put up with me. I'm the biggest baby I know for my age at 29. Again and again and again. Mary, my birthday is Thursday. Oh, really? Thursday the 4th of March. I mean, it was. You mean 4th of April or 4th of March? Because if it's... No, this Thursday is not the 4th. It's the... What day is it? It's the 3rd. So you must have meant March. Elaine, we're a day apart. I don't know. She's got the... Oh, hang on. Oh, the 3rd of April. Oh, because you're American. You do yours the other way around. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Hang on a minute. The 3rd of April? Oh, yes, Thursday. She's so naughty. Yeah, I had to think about it then. Yeah, you do it the other way around. I think written American way. I know. I had to think about it too. And I should have known better because when I'm doing my fitness program, was doing it, their calendar, whenever I did my update every Friday, I had to change my month and date over because it's run by an American program. So there you go. Yes, on Friday, I finished up the program. I thought, you know what? I think I've got enough knowledge to keep going and keep going on my own time and not have to stress someone out as well to get their quota as well. So this way I can do one when I need to. And this would have been a great week to stay on the program because I lost 2.6 kilos this week alone because I was sick. Don't get sick, guys. I don't ever condone that. Don't ever get sick. Are we ready, guys? 3, 2, and 1. Whose name is it? Oh, firstly, it's upside down. Carmen, are you still here, Carmen? I hope you're here because I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you talk for a while. Please tell me you're still here, Carmen. Carmen, are you still here? Yes, she's here. Yes, I'm so happy. Carmen, you won. You won today. Yay! Now, guess what, Carmen? I'm going to give you a choice. This is first time ever. Now, to be fair, I mentioned this yesterday. I think I mentioned it on my video vlog. Yeah, I was going to start something a little different, and I was going to talk about it in July, and I said, no, I'm going to talk about it on the live. And the idea was at the beginning of the year, this year, I did a beginning of the year video where I said to you, from now on, we're doing a beginning of the year video and a mid-year video. They're going to be 2 videos of the year, even though it's a 1 video. It's really supposed to be 1 video for the year. And on that second video, I was going to introduce something. And what I was going to introduce was, I sort of can't let you do it yet because I've got all mixed sizes, but we can work around that. We'll see if I've got the size in stock. But what I was going to do was ask to allow you guys as a subscriber to Live Antics to choose the colors that they want. If I say you've got to choose 3, then to choose those colors from the shelf. What? Except, of course, the special shelf, which nobody is allowed to touch. That's in the naughty corner. So, Carmen, because naughty me forgot to bring out more yarn. And now the reason, one more time, Carmen, I'm going to give you plenty of options to choose, right? But you're only allowed to choose 1 color. What? And I'm going to tell you what it is. No, not what it is, what it's going to be for, so that you'll know pretty much what color to base that around, yeah? But remember how I said I purchased, I didn't purchase, I had this in stock. This was Bendigo's dark orange, the main orange they have in their color now. They don't have another orange. It's kind of either really light thing or this color, right? This is the old orange they used to have. This is the orange I love, the bright orange, right? So what I'm going to do with this particular tutorial, which is not going to happen for at least another 3 weeks yet, is make something small for our Mother's Day here in Melbourne, which is the 2nd week in May, right? So whatever color you choose today, it will be for our Mother's Day. Oh, Carmen, you're so lucky. And the deal is you get to choose only 1 color though, but you get to choose any color you like. You can either use this color or, you ready, Carmen? Any color in the 8-ply series, 8-ply, 8 ply, DK weight, light 3 weight yarn. Now, when you create this particular item, you could also do it in the 10 ply or Aran weight. You just have to work on your own stitches if you want to shorten it. And there's a basic way of doing that too, right? So Carmen, you get to choose one color only, but you can either choose this one that I've chosen, only because I wanted to talk about the blanket, yeah, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and or any one of these colors. I've got 8 ply, 8 ply, 8 ply, 8 ply, 8 ply, 8 ply, 8 ply. I don't know if you can see that there. You can. It's only black and creams, yeah. 8 ply. Oh, you can't use that. You can't use that one. Sorry, I'm using that for the blanket. Oh, no, you can. You can, because I'm only using 100 grams of that for the blanket. So you can use that. The maroon. Then you've got your reds. Then you've got cream. The cream is under here. You don't see it, but it's cream. 8 ply. 8 ply, 8 ply. These aren't actually pure wool. These 1, 2, 3, 4 are not pure wool. So bear that in mind. Whereas this one is, and all the other ones are. That's it. That's all you can choose from for now, because I haven't put all the 8 ply on the shelves yet, or the DK weight. 8 ply is DK weight or 3 weight, Carmen. I believe you're from the US. I could be wrong. So you guys work in weight. So it's a 3 weight yarn that we're going to use. And at this stage, we need one color. But once it's made, somebody else gets to choose another color to attach to it. Oh, what is going on? What about blue next to the pink on the second shelf? This blue right here, you like this one? It's perfect for what I'm thinking. Perfect. Well, actually, I think it's perfect for Melbourne's weather at the time, because we are in Melbourne, are living are in autumn. So around May, we'll still be in autumn, heading into June, which June will be our winter. Okay, so this one is called the Coastal Blue. This is a great choice for what I'm thinking, yeah? Is it Coastal Blue? Was I right? Yes, good. It's called Coastal Blue. That's the label. It is an 8 ply. Thank you, Marty. It is a beautiful color. I love this blue. And it's simply divine. And I actually would make, even for myself, I would make a cardigan using this color for myself. That is how much I love this blue. And I don't wear blues. So there you go. So Carmen, you did a good choice. And it is an amazing choice for the project that we're going to make. Just know, Carmen, I'm delaying it for about 2 or 3 weeks. I hope you don't mind. I still will mention your name, and I will let you know when it goes up. That week it goes up. All right? So you chose the right color, Carmen. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll write it down on the book. I'm going to put this back because I don't want all those skeins of yarn to collapse on my head. We can't have that through my life. I'll be knocked out and you guys will be laughing at me. So I'm going to pop it right there just so that the yarn doesn't collapse on my head. But I'm going to write it down quickly now because I'll forget. But I'm glad, Carmen, that you chose that colour. I'm really, really pleased. So Coastal Blue. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will tell you it's made for Mother's Day. I'm going to write there Mother's Day, which is why I'm waiting a few weeks before making it, yeah? There's other little things we need to catch up on, all the past live antics who still hasn't been chosen. We'll talk about them in a minute, who still has chosen but hasn't been done. So Coastal Blue, Mother's Day live antics, and Carmen. So I'm very pleased you chose that colour. I was going to make it in this, but to be fair, thinking about it now, that's actually a better colour for the actual project. So you know what? Sometimes it's better to get somebody else's choice. So there. So everybody loves the colour. I'm glad they do. It's such a beautiful colour in their range. Love the blue. Awesome choice. Everybody loves it. That's great. All right. So I'm glad you are happy with that. I've put down what it's for. I've got Mother's Day. So you can create it for, if not for Mother's Day, if you're overseas and you don't have Mother's Day around the same time. I believe the US Mother's Day is the same time as ours this year. It's the second week in May. So it could be good timing. So if you're not making for Mother's Day, it'll be for another lady in your life. Or not only that, I notice a lot of gentlemen use this as well. We won't talk about it. I'm not telling you what it is. Just know that it can be gender friendly. So there you go. hence the word hid. All right, so thank you very much, Carmen, for your choice. That was Live Antics. Now, I'll go back quickly to the previous Live Antics so that you know what's happening. We've done Ashley's Live Antics. Hers was the purple. We've done Sherry Kathy's Live Antics. Hers was the blue, which is a different blue, but it was a blue. Yep. And hers is the next one. Cara. Cara chose orange, green, and yellow. That's next on the list. That will be happening this week. And Yvonne chose blue denim, which was the sort of a grayer part of blue. Yeah. It's clearly not my swim year item. No, but I tell you what, that's swim year. What is wrong with me lately? I'm making a lot of mistakes. I'm going home. Oh, wait, I am home. No, it's not Marty, but we do need to make one of those just for fun. Do you think it'll make attention? I'll get attention if I made one of those. But who would wear it? How would I take a picture? Would you wear it, Marty? Would you model it for me? Oh, how naughty am I, Marty? Mary, get in the corner. Bad Mary. How's Andrew? Andrew struggles even to wear my beanies now. I have crocheted my children right out. I don't want anything to do with crochet. I'm so sad. I made them wear the beanies, the scarves. I made them wear everything. They don't want to wear them anymore. They've had enough. Yes, Marty, please model it for us. I think Marty should model it. He suggested it. He should model it. Why do we get stuck with everything all the time, Marty? It's all Marty's fault. On your new son-in-law. On my new son-in-law. I can't see him in one of those. Okay, now I'm crying. You know, I told people, and I'll tell them again, I have a picture imagination, not a normal imagination. I see things in my head. That's like, maybe I need to get special help for that. But I see pictures in my head, and I can just imagine my son-in-law wearing that. No. But I think you should wear it because you started it. It was all your fault, Marty. This is all your fault. It's a good fault, though. It's crochet related. Who cares? I'll just wear it myself. I just pictured that too. It's not funny. Who's for Marty? Who's for Marty to be Wow Crochet Designs model? Your daughter will love it. Oh, no more crying. Oh, that's hilarious. I've got to really, it's not good. I really need to see someone about this. Someone special. And how do you feel about that, Mary? When did this start? How old were you? I need to see a special person. As Mary needs a model. Marty, I need a model, yeah. Sounds good, Ashley. We pick on Marty. We love Marty. He makes us laugh here on the channel. When Kiki's on as well, she makes us laugh too. So between the pair of them, the king and the queen of the corner, that's what I call them, the king and the queen of the corner, they're hilarious. Musica! Let's give Musica a cuddle. Musica is from another country, and I love cuddling people from other countries as well as from Australia. I love it. Lovely to have you here, Musica. I really don't have the physique to model such a garment. Neither do I, but I'll try it. I do have the body of a guy. Oh, God. Just a shame. It's well, then you'll fit on the shelf well. Have a good weekend. Oh, Elaine, we'll see you soon, honey. Take care. Keep your eyes peeled, Elaine. I will have that video coming out very soon once I get the results back from my final pattern tester, yeah? Oh, look at that. Music has given us one back. She gave us one of these. Is that right? One of these? Yay. Oh gosh. Look, this is Camille. This is what happened in that naughty year. Marty came on and he just made us laugh. I remember laughing until I cried once, which is almost what I did now, but I'm not really crying. Sherry Cathy, did you see your washcloth, the color that you chose, my dear? There it is. That came up. It's called the easiest washcloth ever. Try that again. Easiest washcloth ever. When you say it too fast, it doesn't come out right. Yeah. Yes, everybody's laughing. Yes. Everybody's having some fun. So there you go. All right. So this is our new Live Antics project, which is color combination chosen by Carmen. It's a beautiful coastal blue. Come this July, the subscriber who chooses the color combination of our next tutorial will be able to choose them from the shelf, directly from the shelf, which will mean a whole lot of silliness on my part by standing up. Choose a red, get the green, get the pink. We've done this before. Remember that? You guys could just play with me. This could become one of those things where you upset me and I've taken 50 million items off the shelf and none of them are what you said. But that's what's going to happen, and it was going to happen in July. I was going to talk about it in July, but I did mention in yesterday's video that I would talk about something. I think I mentioned it, or did I cut it out? I can't remember now. It doesn't matter. It's mentioned. That's what we're going to do from now on. I thought, why not change up Live Antics a little bit and make it a little bit more exciting and allow the subscriber to choose whatever color they want instead of choosing the 3 or 4 colors that I've chosen. But I need to tell them, I might actually put labels up on the day so you see 8 ply, DK weight, Aran weight, so you know which one we're talking about. So if I say I'm making a project in Aran weight, more likely it'll be on this side. If I say in DK weight, it'll more likely be on this side. So it gives you the option gives you more options now. So instead of choosing whatever I've chosen, because someone said to me, oh, I don't like all 4 of those colors you have in your hand. And I went, oh. Someone told me that privately and I went, oh, that's not very nice. So instead, giving them the option, they choose whatever colors they want from here. So it gives them the option, yeah? All right, so did I miss something? No, I didn't miss anything. Skippy's in the house. All right, so that was that. Now, guys, remember, there will not be another Easter project this year. What we created with the hexagon bag, that's it. That's going to be our Easter project this year. So keep that in mind. This is our final Easter project for the year. Even though I was creating the hexagon bag as a hexagon bag, the actual Easter project was the hexagon bag. The hexagon bag turned into the Easter project. Hi, Marty. Cherry Cathy. She's naughty. She said what we weren't going to say, Marty. We weren't going to say it. Bad girl, Sherry Cathy. I'm a good girl. I don't say bad things. Not live. You should have heard me yesterday. Woof. I think the neighbours were ready to call someone to come and collect me because I said some words that weren't very nice. I have to go for that special person again. All right, so look, I put the hat away and forgot to put all these names back in. Well, excuse me. These are the names of the people who aren't here. I may start rewriting names again next month because this is just out of control. There are names everywhere and they're getting all yucky. You know, when I start touching them, they get all yucky. But anyway, did I say next month? I meant next week. Cheers. Yes, I don't know what they're talking about, Camille. I have no idea. I'm such a good girl. I would never say bad words. Much. Not today, anyway. Today I'm in good spirits. Yesterday, not so much. He's quiet today, isn't he, next door? No noise today. Yesterday morning was shocking. I tried for 4 hours to try and record in this room. 4 hours. What was he doing? Right here in our driveway. Actually, it was here in our driveway too. There was so much stuff everywhere. It was very noisy. Well, we share a driveway, so. And, you know, I can't complain because usually he's very quiet. He's like a sweetheart. And he's a musician and he's worked his garage out in a way where he set it up with noise stuff so you couldn't hear the noise. You can't hear the noise. So to be fair, he's really good normally. He's a lovely fella. It's not his fault. When you've got to work, you've got to work. In retrograde was Mercury in retrograde. Oh, All right, so guys, yesterday I uploaded a video vlog. If you missed it, rough idea of what's happening on the channel, keyring holder, modesty top, funny video, which is a blooper video coming very soon because I'm up to 6 minutes. After yesterday, I might be up to 20 minutes. No, not true. Top down top and scrap sweater. So things are it's all on a roll. It's all happening. But that's pretty much the way it's going to happen. Keyring holder, I said it's going to happen this week. So there you go. This week, the week coming, yep. And the modesty top, I hope to find the green cotton for the green top. This was the top I had. I purchased this specifically to do this modesty top. I had the tag on it last week. Let's try last month still, and cut it so that I can talk about it. I missed wearing this during our summer because I haven't had time to do the modesty top. The modesty top is it's like a little triangle thing that goes across the top here. And let's say, for argument's sake, you're anything like me and you don't like the way this really low cut goes, or you just like lace. Yeah, it'll be a lacy stitch that'll go across there. Now, I had the green cotton that we purchased from Bendigo, I don't know, about a year ago or something, and 2 years maybe, who knows, and I've lost it. And it's in this house somewhere. It's here somewhere. And I said I'm going to give up until this weekend to find it. If not, next week, I'm going to allow Middle to choose another colour from all the shirts I have bought since. I bought 3 shirts for this project so that I can wear them as well. And they were really cheap. That one there was $9. It was on special. You know why it was on special? Because the stores were all closing down. We had Suzanne Gray's, not Suzanne Gray's, sorry. Katie's closing down. Miller's closing down. Rockman's was already closed at the time. There was another one. Oh, I can't remember the name of the shop. There's so many of them. I think Rivers was going, I'm not sure, all closing down here in Australia. Bang, gone, out. And I was very angry because these are all the shops that I shop at because they have woman size and not little girl size. And so I quickly rushed in to get what I could and then thought, well, I'm going to have to go back to sewing my own clothes again because I cannot find clothes to suit. I mean, you could if you looked really hard. Most people's body are the right size, and even if they're not the right size, they're long enough for it to sort out. But I'm short from the waist to here. So if I was going to wear the size that is the right size for me, it would fit that way. But this way, it would just like float around, or it would drop really low. And so I'd need to put these modesty tops on them to cover up. So I'm thinking, if I'm going to do all that, I may as well sew my own clothes. I can sew, and I used to do it in the late 80s, early 90s, which was only like, I'm still 29 and everything, right? And I used to do it then for work. So I can't understand. Yes, Autograph Rivers' last day of trading was the 8th of April. Thank you, Wendy. I know they all closed, and these are all the places that I shop at because they've got women, I call them women sizes. When you hit 25, 26, you start turning into a real woman. Before that, you've got like a little child's body, if you think about it. I had a child's body right up until I was 29, and then again at 29, and then even after 29 a few years later as well. So I had a small body, which is fine, but right now it's not so small. It's short, it's just not short widthwise. It's the long widthwise. It's short lengthwise. Bad girl. All right, so thumbs up, kids. Thank you very much, Sherry. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing, means the world to me, and shows YouTube you love me. I have no melon emojis. Oh, got that. I started sewing at age 13. Yes, we all started young, Camille. I have the cherry. I have that cherry, but I wasn't sure what it was. Mary, you're funny. Yes, thank you very much, Carmen. I am. I'm tall widthwise, just not lengthwise. It's like, you know, I'm just lucky that way. All right. So moving right along, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm not leaving. I can leave if you want. Do you want me to leave? I can go. I do know that the other day we did get cut off halfway through. I was in the middle of something I was talking about, and to the life of me, I don't know what it was. So there you go. But we got cut off, and I don't know why. was just connection. I'm short too, 4'11". Oh, you're 4'11". Carmen, I'm a little bit taller than that. A lot of bit. No, not a lot of bit, just a little bit. You must stay forever. Camille, I know, honey. I know that yours and Laurie's lives, they do go a long time, don't they, honey? Oh, they go for like hours and hours. I don't have time for that. I have to feed my family. I have to clean house. It's a dirty job. Someone got to clean house. Someone want to come here and clean my house? I'll give you some yarn. I hate Saturdays because Saturday, what happens is after the live, first I spend an hour having, something to eat. I have a coffee, and I don't know about today because my stomach's still all over the place. But then I spend the afternoon working. But I do know that, around 4-ish or whatever, we get conversations as, kids coming over, that's nice. Well, we say the kids, we say the married kids, yeah? We were crocheting, lol, and we get distracted a bit. Yes, Camille, I get distracted all the time. Now, not me. I'm clever. I think about 10 things at once. Mind you, I do that with crochet. I'm crocheting a project and I'm thinking about something else. This is why sometimes I make errors, like big errors, not little ones, because when I'm in the middle of this stitch, I'll think, oh my gosh, I should make one of those. Let's practice a stitch. So I turn it around and practice it on the item I'm working on. And then I take it undone, right? But sometimes I forget to take it undone and a quarter of my work stays that way. And I have to take the row undone 10 times because I realize 10 rows, because I realize 10 rows before I did a whole new stitch. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. Crocheting a lot and we get distracted. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies, you're not short, just under tall. Thanks, Karen. I like that one. That's good. I wonder what it would be like to only think about the one thing at one time. I don't think that'll ever happen ever again. That used to happen in the old days, but life is too fast now. Everybody has to think fast or they miss it. Life is very fast. Thanks, Karen. 5-2. Don't make it. Oh, Catherine, you're so cute. And the 4'11" was so cute. 6'2". Yvonne, give us some of your height and we'll give you some of our weight or my weight. My width. I meant width. Didn't I say width? I'm sure I said width. No, weight. Doesn't matter. I've already given away 2 what is it? 2.4.6, 7.8 kilos. It's only 2 point something. 2.6 kilos this week. Hubby says he sometimes just doesn't think. Nothing in his mind. Nothing in his mind. I'm like, how? Gosh, how could you live like that? My brain has to. I won't be able to focus in my own mind if I'm not thinking. Does that make any sense? It's weird, yeah? Nice and tall. Yvonne's nice and tall. I know, right? She's very lucky. Yvonne, can you come shopping with me every time? It's really hard for us little peoples. The little peoples. We go like this. We can't reach. We put our hand up. We still can't reach. Claptrap, it's been 100 years. Lovely to have you here, honey. We did live antics already. And there's going to be changes to live antics as some of our livers here already know. Livers here? Can I call you livers? The livers on live. Hey, I make up my own words. Shakespeare did it. I'm just comparing herself to Shakespeare. No, not good. You can't do that. I have no idea what Shakespeare was talking about half the times. Apparently, most people do. Like, some of us have to think, huh? What is he saying there? What did he say with that? What? I missed antics only just, honey. And who chose was Carmen, and Carmen chose Coastal Blue. And the new thing that's coming to live antics is that I'm allowing you guys to choose from certain shelves now, giving you the opportunity to choose your own color or colors. So there you go. That's the new thing that's coming to live antics. We were supposed to start it in July, but because I messed up today and didn't have enough yarn on the table, I decided to bring it out today. So there you go. Catherine, but it does have its disadvantages, does it? I don't see no disadvantage. Well, you wouldn't fit on my shelf. I know that disadvantage. But other than that, I see no other disadvantage. Cheers. I'm sure it does. We all have our own things. I have 4 things. You might just have the one. How many more shelves of yarn do you have? Well, I don't usually like to show because it's very messy, but I am, oh, that's not the one. Let me try another one. Just give me one moment. Willing to do that now. Whee! That's my yarn winder right here, the small one. Let's raise it. If I can loosen this up. Whoop, raise it. Oh, I have to move something before doing this. Otherwise you see the blanket. And it goes all the way down there, and I've got yarn on the table. Don't worry about that. It goes all the way up the top, and it goes all the way down, and right behind me under that shelf there's another shelf, and that's got tubs, really big long tubs on it. And there you go over there. Yeah, and it goes all the way up. Yeah, this is an IKEA shelving unit. I don't want to go too far that way because that's a different shelf altogether, and it's got stuff on I don't want you to see because I haven't cleaned the room yet. But that one there is a shelf that's a completely different shelving to what you see here. And so that one there is actually a completely different shelving. Yeah. So there's plenty of yarn, and this is the yarn you can see. There's other yarn in tubs which I still haven't emptied, but they're getting less and less all the time. And I have been donating to the elderly citizens' homes and to the local school that I worked at, which was 100 years ago. I haven't worked at that school for 100 years, but I've been donating to them as well. So the yarn doesn't go to waste. Nothing gets thrown out. It all gets used. If it doesn't get used by me, it goes to the elderly citizens' homes because they don't have that opportunity and they don't get the funding from the government to have a craft time. They have someone do the craft time, but they don't have the funding to actually purchase all those items for craft time. So I give them the bag of yarn, and it usually goes down well. Yeah. That's what I wondered, if you had more than what's in that room. I do, but the only yarn you'll get to choose will be these shelves here, because those other yarns, and if you didn't know this, some of them are 12 ply, 14 ply, right, super chunky. Some of them are really super thin that you would only use on a lacy top. Some of them are, oh, I don't know, they're just unusual types of yarn. Some of them are thread used for doilies. Some of them are, there's items in there with projects in it that are still being complete, so I can't touch that yarn, that kind of thing. Some of them are all used. So what I do is I keep the yarn that's available in front, and that gives me an opportunity to pull off the shelf if I want. Yeah. Schools and seniors' homes are very good places to donate. I do prefer to donate more at the seniors' home, Laurie, because eventually the government does fund parts of things from schools, but they don't fund anything to those homes. So there you go. Angela, beautiful Angela, big cyber hug for Angela, whom is one of my longest standing subscribers. So there you go. Lovely to have you here, Angela. Yes. Do you use much acrylic? To be fair, Camille, I used more acrylic in the first 2 years on the channel. I stopped using it because I couldn't find a proper acrylic that did not make me rash. If I find one that doesn't make me rash and is nice and soft to wear, then I will. I will use acrylic for, I don't know, I'm trying to think now, tea cozies or bottle, hot water bottle holders. I will use acrylic for that. And I have used acrylic to make bags as well. Small ones, not these big shoulder bags, because it's just going to stretch and tear. Although they can be really solid too, the acrylics as well. So I do use acrylic sometimes, but not for clothing. And I don't use acrylic for babies. That's not to say you can't use it for babies. I usually ask a parent or whoever it is that's asking me to create for their young one. I will say, what type of materials would you like me to use? Wool, acrylic, or cotton? And if they don't know, I usually use the Bendigo wool because I don't break out in a rash with it. I can get a little itchy with it sometimes, but not with a luxury. Luxury is not bad, actually. It goes down well. So I'll use that. But I can use acrylic, and I have used it on the channel many times before. And to be fair, I might have to use it again for a certain few things coming up soon. So I'll have to dig into some acrylic I have here. And if I don't have any good acrylic, oh, you're going, Angela, already? You're going already, just dropped in, just came in. So yeah, so we may use acrylic in the future as well. Bye everyone, take care. I'll see you all Wednesday. Oh, Yvonne's going too. Oh, everyone's leaving. I know that we did get cut off probably around an hour 20 on Wednesday. I can't remember when it was. We just lost connection a certain time. Yeah. I can't remember if it was an hour and 20, hour and 15, hour and 30, that sort of thing, how long it was. Just curious, I think natural fibers are better, but I do use acrylic. Here in, I don't know if it's everyone, but mostly in Australia, most people do like to use wool. But I know someone who uses only acrylic. She doesn't use wool ever because she's allergic to wool. I use a lot of cotton for myself. I'm going to be honest, I love Bendigo cotton because it's nice and soft, but I still haven't found a cotton that I love, 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 that I think will be the best cotton ever. If someone refers me to a cotton and I like it better, maybe. But the other cotton I did use was, oh, I can't remember the name of it. If I can find the name of it. What did I do with it? I used it for a top I made recently for a young fella. That was the best cotton. Katona, that's the one. That's the best cotton I've ever used. But the 4-ply, I tried the 10-ply Katona. I didn't like. It came up a little bit too soft for my liking. 10-ply meaning 4 weight. The 4-ply is a light 2 weight. That was just perfect to use. It's not too dense and it's not too soft. So I can't find a cotton to suit. And Camille says Barocca. Is that a cotton? Barocca? Let's write that down, Camille. Barocco? Is that a cotton? Okay. I'll check it out. Don't worry. I will check it out. Because that's what I do. I should write it in green because that will remind me. Put Camille next to it. Cotton. Yeah, I'll try anything once. Sure. Why not? All right. There's a lady in my crochet group that uses random scraps of random textures to make something called a twiddle muff. Oh, that is. I know that's not appropriate outside the US for Alzheimer's patients. Okay. I use a lot of acrylic as it's cheaper, says Wendy. That's okay. I just got some Premier cotton. Tell me how you go with that, Camille. I'd be interested to know. Barocca is natural fibers. It's not a cotton then. So we'll just put natural fibers. Natural fibers. Yeah. All right. Well, look, it's interesting to know that there are other options out there. I've just not heard of them. And it'd be nice to try something different. Someone said Premier cotton. Who was that said Premier? Camille again. Okay, so Premier cotton, I've heard that and I've seen people use it, but I've never been able, I've not seen it here. I don't know whether we can get it here. Barocca has wool, cotton, alpaca, etc. It has it all in it, but it's natural fibers, yeah? Okay, be interesting to know. Very interesting to try things. And like I just said, you know, I will try new things. I don't have a problem with that. Premier cotton. Yeah, I'll try new things. I don't know whether it's sold here in Melbourne, Australia. I've not seen it on the shelves. Doesn't mean it's not sold here. Just means I was in the wrong shop. That's all. Maybe if I go to a yarn store rather than Spotlight and Linkcraft, which is our larger chains here, maybe if I went to a store that just sold yarn, maybe they would have some in stock. I'm pretty sure they will. I used to do, forgot the name of the shop already. They've closed and I forgot the name of it. I used to go to a yarn store all the time. They closed down. I don't go there anymore, so I don't get the yarn I need. Unwind Craft Cafe. Couldn't get it out then. I used to go there all the time, and now they've closed down. So I've used 24/7 cotton. It's soft and has a light sheen. I've used the 24/7. I'm going to be honest with you, Sherry. I didn't like it. But I don't like any cotton yet. Nothing's really appealed to me. Not really. Premier is a US cotton, so DK, yes, if they sell outside of US, but it's great yarn. Okay, it'd be interesting to try. I'm not going to, rule it out if I haven't tried it. It's as simple as that. But I'm going to tell you, nothing's really, like the Bendigo luxury yarn I buy, it's a wool. Now, I buy that specifically because it's 200 grams. So it's really affordable. If you're going to buy 50 grams each of a skein of yarn, you're better off buying 200 grams of this and then using the extra for something else. If you're not going to be like me who has a million skeins, that's the way to go, right? But if you're only making a small project, then 50 grams is fine. But if you're making a project and you know you might need 57 grams even, or 100 grams, you're going to want to buy something like this. Financially, it'd be cheaper for you to buy in a 200 gram skein than in a smaller skein. And the actual luxury feels gorgeous for Bendigo. So there are many reasons why I use Bendigo yarn a lot. I'm not affiliated with them yet. Doesn't mean anything. Could be in the future. One never knows what happens in the future, yeah? I just buy it because it's affordable and it still feels nice as well. So there you go. My Lincraft store is closing down. Wendy, they're all closing down. Well, not all of them. The city one's still open here in Melbourne. The one that I liked, which was local, closed down. There's another one closing down a little bit further out as well. And the further out you go, they're all closing down. So I reckon Lincraft will eventually see it'll be gone. The larger chains, I don't understand how they're closing, because in those chains, they sell more than just yarn. They sell the yarn, sewing threads, needle, materials. They sell everything, craft, arts. They sell it all. So I can't understand why they're closing. I can understand smaller stores. They struggle to keep open. They have to keep their prices a certain price for them to make any money. So I can understand that. But these larger chains, I don't know. Here we go. Did I touch that yarn? Woof. I touched the yarn. Here we go. It's like to try that Bendigo. I'd like to try that Bendigo. I'm so curious. I want to feel it. Yeah, it is. Give me a second. Let me have a drink. I'm going to lose the voice any minute now. Cheers. All right. It is a nice look. Bendigo has the other range too, which I always forget the name of it. If you're from Melbourne and you remember the other range, please tell me. I used it once to make a blanket for a family member because they didn't have the colours in the luxury range. And that range is still wool, but it's not as soft as their luxury. So you've got to be careful which one you purchase from Bendigo. Yeah. Been open for 60 or more years, closing. Yeah, all the big ones, they're starting to close down now. Very unusual. Very unusual. Very, very. I'm expecting the smaller stores too, but those big chains, I didn't think they would. Hola, from Carla. Hi, Carla. Big cyber hug for Carla. She comes in, she doesn't understand a word we say, but she says hello all the time. An absolute sweetheart. She really is. Loss of crafters. Yeah. I thought that because of the, that year that we don't talk about very often, that everybody was inside, I thought more crafters became available, Okay, Carla says things I don't understand. I want to read it out, but I'm too frightened. I don't know what she's saying. And I don't even know if I'm going to pronounce it properly, which is worse. I like when Marty gets on and he gives us these really long areas of names where they are in the UK. There's really long names, and I'm going which is shy sauce, that sort of thing. That sort of thing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. What? What? All right. So let's talk about what's happening this week on the channel. All right. So this week on the channel, real quickly, you're getting Kara's Live Antics project. And you're getting Yvonne's Live Antics project this week. Plus, I did say something about possibly the keyring holder happening this week as well. It's going to be a short tutorial, so I'll be able to get that out this week. I've got to find a keyring yet. Give me a moment to find a keyring. I don't think I have one. I don't use them very often. You know what I do with my car key? Hence the word car key. I have it, just that one thing like that. That's it. And it goes into my pocket or my bag. I don't have any keyring holders on it, nothing. I'm not a grand lover of dangly things hanging off things. And this is one who crafts, right? I'm not a grand lover of it, which is why I don't wear jewelry. You never see me wear jewelry. Yeah, I can't stand it. The dangling, the annoying, the bangles banging on the tables, and it's like the stitch markers clicking on the table every time I'm trying to crochet on a tutorial. I get so annoyed with it. I get annoyed. Imagine what you guys who are watching the channel think when you hear during the tutorial. I really, by the way, I am going to be doing a tutorial. I bought a new board for the table. I forgot to mention this. I bought a new board for the table, and I was going to do that while I was sick with a sore finger, yeah, and I couldn't do anything else. But I found that was annoying when I started, when I picked up the material and tried, it didn't work. What I'm going to do is get some material. Now, that wasn't the right material for it, and cover the board with material. Glue it at the back, pop the board down, and hope for the best. Now, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'd be curious to find out how it works. If it works all right, when I use the stitch markers won't scrape anymore along the table. They'll be on the material. So long as the material doesn't backsplash into the camera. Backsplash? Like a mirror. Like when you look at something in a mirror, you can see a shine back. If the material does that, I can't use it. But it'd be interesting to know. And I'm going to try it just for fun. She said, I rehearse, I hear. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful, Carla. That's lovely. Skippy's in the house, Carla. Oh, she doesn't know who Skippy is. Carla, Skippy was a kangaroo on a show that we had here in Australia years ago in the 1970s. Not that I was around then, because I'm only 29 again. And Skippy used to save the day all the time. And it was with a boy, and the boy would say, "What's wrong, Skippy?" And then Skippy would hop off and save the day. And then the boy would follow him. And no, kangaroos are not that nice. Quick heads up. That was an actor kangaroo. An actor kangaroo. There was a man in a kangaroo suit. No, that was a trained kangaroo to just stand there and every 5 seconds, yeah? Kangaroos, they're not nice. Don't get too close. You don't get too close to the wild ones that are out there. They are not pretty. They are not they're cute to look at. They're just not nice. They're not nice. One whack of that tail, knock you out from here to heaven. You'll be gone. You may not even ever wake up. That's how strong these animals are, yeah? Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's very similar to Italian because we're come stai. So I understand that, which means how are you? So it's very similar. It's very similar. Yeah, the Spanish language is very similar. Not the same because there's some words I have no idea what they're talking about. They will kick you too, right? Yes, you will not be standing alive anymore if you argue with a kangaroo. They always win. They like to box too, they're not box, like they use their paws a lot. That front paw that you see hanging up there, they use that a lot. So box, we say box. That's why you see for a joke kangaroo with the boxing gloves on. That's what they do. They go like that. They do that a lot. And that tail, if it hits your car, it dents your car. So imagine what it does to you. It's a very strong tail. What is with these kangaroos? It has to be strong because that's what helps them jump. It's not just the feet, it's the tail. People don't realize it. They think these animals are sweet. I don't think so. Having said that, if you were to rear a kangaroo yourself as a little one all the way up to the adult, and you had more care with it and you're attentive to it, it could grow up like you wanted to. But once it gets out in there into the real world and realizes how to live, you're just someone who comes home to feed. They're not a sweet animal, I'm telling you now. Although I'm sure a lot of people can say Mary's wrong. I'm known to be wrong. I'm not 29 for years for no reason. I'm known to be wrong. All right, so what was I saying? What's happening next week? We are getting 2 Live Antics projects next week. Well, I should say 3 because we're getting the keyring holder, which, you know what, I'll use one of the Live Antics for that, yeah? Like dear here getting hit by a car. Yes, the damage it can do, Linda, is not even half funny. Hi, Linda. Did I say hello before? Hello, Linda. We used to have a big boomer come into our backyard who loved the kids petting it. Oh, you were very lucky. It didn't do bad things to the kids. Oh, did I? Linda, my brain. Hello, shut down. Who said I had a brain? I didn't promise anyone anything. I made no promises. Did anyone hear me say I had a brain? Just because I can crochet, you would have to have a brain. You would. If you gave a kangaroo a ball of yarn, would it make a woolly jumper? Marty, adjust the crown and get in that corner. Maybe. Depend on the kangaroo. You teach him young. I had a skunk, raccoon, and possum on my porch at the same time. Well, that would have been an unusual kind of party. Sherry? Yeah, Marty, he's one of our comedians. He does make funny jokes. We love it. That's why we love having him around. Because he makes beautiful mini me. Have you not seen mini me? Guys, I don't think everyone's seen mini me. Let's bring her down. I bring her down a lot. Like, there she is. Marty created mini me. That's the sweater I made. Yeah. That's my hair, which used to be straight all the time, which I curl it now. And the same jeans and the black. That's how I dress all the time during autumn, winter. And even the hat, the green hat, the lucky hat, which is what I used to do. I still do use to pull out names when I'm deciding on something I can't think of and I need to give someone a surprise. I think they would make good crocheters. Their pouch is perfect to store yarn. I want one of those, Marty. I want a kangaroo pouch. We need to make a kangaroo pouch. Shall we make one? I reckon we should make one, Marty, on the channel. Nothing wrong with that. That could be like an apron where you can put your yarn in. Oh, it's funny. I will need to get back to the hospital to get a stint in my erotic. Oh gosh, really? Oh, wow. Wow. You talking today? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Marty created this one for me. It looks exactly like me, even the lipstick, yeah. I'm hoping that's a lipstick. Pink lips, yeah, lipstick. I had a brown bear on my brown bear, wow. And when he turned around to leave, he broke out a bunch of spindles on the rail. Oh, wow. Wow. Listen to me. It's like I don't get bears in my front yard. No, never. Not in Australia. We don't get that. I'm going to put her back separately because her hat always falls. And I need to find something to stand her on. You know what I need to make? I need to make a little mat there for her so she doesn't fall, although the mat would fall. I could stick the mat with a little bit of blue tack. I'll try anything once. Marty, that's what you get when you cross a kangaroo with a sheep, a woolly jumper. Oh, that's right. I remember that joke. Have a heart murmur, no possible next month. Oh, Linda, I hope everything goes well for you, darling. No koalas, no. Koalas, you know what? You've got to be careful in this country. They're pretty extinct. We've got to be very careful. They say they're not yet, but people keep chopping down those gum trees and those koalas, and we've got to be careful. And they're not something that you would cuddle either. Like, they're not sweet, even though they look sweet. Are you calm? And we'll see you soon, darling. Thank you for your color combination today. Yeah. Me also, says Linda. Yes, I lived in the mountains at that time. Foxes, owls, brown bears, and coyotes. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that they were getting close to extinct. They don't say they are, but they are. They keep chopping down these trees, and making more room for houses. But what are they doing with the koalas' little gum leaves? They need the gum leaves to survive. They need the trees to survive. Now, mind you, they spend hours a day sleeping. Most of their day is just sleeping. Thanks for the company. You've got to go, and I've got to go too. To be fair, guys, I want to go anyway before we get cut off with the connection. I want to thank. Let me have a drink again. Cheers. Koalas are endangered, so there you go. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Don't forget to join us on our live at Wednesday afternoons at 4 p.m. Once again, Melbourne, Australia time. I will post some information on our clocks changing over and give you all the details that you will need for the very next lives and the very next lives and so on. So I will see everyone very, very soon. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs, and ciao for now. Try to be good, yeah? Bye all. Catch you soon.